down. I'm Holly Chenery. With John Crick, we coordinate the Immigration Action Group. And I felt a bit audacious asking to give the sermon today, but I also felt, for one who spends a lot of time in this sort of thinking and reflecting on immigration, that it was important to bring the Advent readings and to bring our concern for immigrants and asylum seekers into the worship service. Our Advent invitation for today is welcome home. Welcome home during this season where many seek to be with those who are home to them, traveling miles, taking risks, to be in that very special place of caring and being cared for. Today we listen to John the Baptist in the wilderness, outside the city of Jerusalem, outside the temple, inviting his followers and his adversaries to come home. He uses the word repent, which means turn towards, but towards whom? To the great God whose name is simply I Am, who saved them and saves us. The one who is, who brought those enslaved people in Egypt home. This God brought into the world of the enslaved Israelites and fellow slaves the possibility, the hope, a glimpse, as John puts it, of the kingdom of heaven, a kingdom that has come near. The topsy-turvy kingdom where, in the language of the psalmist, a righteous ruler shall defend the needy among the people, rescue the poor, where the righteous flourish and there is an abundance of peace. This is the home that God revealed to Moses. In response, empowered by God, Moses was able to lead his people, the Israelites, and even reach out to what the book of Exodus refers to as a mixed group of others, also enslaved in Egypt, leading them all towards freedom and livelihoods in the land of Canaan. Those who accepted this God, as revealed to Moses in the desert as I Am, the name of God I Am, were bonded together by the common experience of slavery, of suffering, of yearning in the face of separation from family, cut off from land and livelihood. Most had migrated from their neighboring homeland, Canaan, a land of many droughts, to the rich soil of Egypt, watered by the great river Nile. They came in search of food, only to become enslaved in the land of Pharaoh, valued only for the bricks they produced, the pyramids they built. The others who joined them were captives from other lands. Thus they became one people, the people of God, favored by this one God who called them over and over to be faithful. They came to know themselves as chosen by this newly revealed God, and their journey became the foundation story of both the Jewish and Christian faith. Today we call people like them immigrants, refugees, asylum seekers, those who leave their homelands in search of better living conditions, others forced to flee from war, natural disasters, gang violence, political and social persecution. They come to us looking for a new home, a place of welcome, caring, and love. Let us remember that it was to people like these to whom the God of Jesus, the same God I Am, was first revealed. Crossing the desert together, facing many hardships, doubts, discouragement, made them into the people of God, beginning to commit themselves to live as followers of this new God, in peace and justice in the land they were to enter, under the 10 Commandments, the essential law of Moses. As we approach Christmas, our Advent cribs and our Christmas pageants remind us that Joseph and Mary too were migrants in their own land, obligated to walk or ride on donkeys the 90 miles that separated their home in Galilee from where they had to register in Bethlehem to pay taxes to the empire that was occupying their land. Think of it. 90 miles on a highway or in a car or on a bus goes by in the blink of an eye. But for a pregnant woman about to give birth and her anxious husband, it was a long, hard journey of days. And in the end, the babe born probably in a cave, in an animal's bedding place with no comforts of home. Yet, even far from home, Joseph, Mary, and Jesus were seen and welcomed. First by the shepherds, who at that time were considered impure, but harking back to the esteemed origins of God's chosen people, the shepherd Abraham, the sometimes shepherd Moses, and the shepherd king David. The babe Jesus was sought out and recognized too by those mysterious three travelers from the east, whom some call wise men, others call kings, but all we really know is that they came from afar. So Jesus was born far from his homeland, but found his first home among marginalized shepherds of his own society and the wise from other parts of the known world. Today we will be privileged to hear some of the stories of refugees from many lands told by Catherine Miller Wilson. Raise your hand, Catherine. Executive Director of HIAS Pennsylvania, based in Philadelphia, which welcomes them and serves them in their many needs. Refugees, asylum seekers, poor immigrants, who bring some of their home with them, their faith, their customs, and if they're fortunate, even some of their relatives, yet who seek a wider home in our foreign land. May we be worthy to welcome and receive them and bring them home among us.